There is the fastest top fuel driver in the history of the strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, Brittany Force, and here comes the points leader, Doug Coletta. It was this race 1 year ago that perhaps cost Doug Coletta a chance at a three-peat. Remember, he won his first world title in 2023 when he beat Leah Pruitt in the final round at Pomona. He came here last year almost in the driver's seat in the championship hunt. And in the semifinal round on Sunday evening, a rear-end failure, an explosion, was catastrophic, led to Doug Coletta losing the race to Sean Langdon until Sean Langdon hit the cones.
Yeah, it was a wild round.
But then Doug came back the next day and lost to Brittany Force in the finals, and you just wonder if the rear end hung together and he wins that round clean, are things different? Does he win that round against Brittany on Monday, and does that change the outlook on the championship scenario that eventually led to Antron Brown coming from behind in Pomona?
The thing with that situation too is with the rear end not coming apart, maybe we could have run the final later that night and
Correct.
we would have similar conditions.
Brittany Force reset the track speed record yesterday, 3:38.8. Smoke for Brittany, none for Doug. 374.4, 330 miles per hour, and by 1/1000th of a second, the points leader in top fuel earns 3 more bonus points with the quickest run of the session. Doug Coletta is going to get 3, Justin Ashley 2, and Tony Stewart picks up a point as well. Well, you want to appreciate the intensity of a team in a championship chase? They're starting the car for Q4. And Thomas Prock just walked up to Austin's car, like feverishly clapping his hands, like a let's go type of motion. Qualifying on a Saturday night.
Yeah, they want to take that #1 spot back.
And Thomas said yesterday, after the second qualifying session run, that he had every intention, he and his father and his brother with this team, of effectively putting the championship away this weekend. It's something they did at this race last year when they went on to win on Monday. And they set themselves up in a spot where when we got to Pomona, they just had to take the tree in Q1. As soon as they staged the car in Q1, it was mathematically over. Now, we didn't celebrate it until the end of Q4. It's kind of what we do there, let everybody get through the weekend, not take away from the rest of their runs. They are still, of course, there to try to win a race. Nobody just decides, okay, I won the title, so let's not win
So
this weekend.
yeah, exactly.
But you know, for all intents and purposes, the championship was over the second that Cornwell car took the tree in Q1. They could set themselves up in a similar spot, depending on the type of weekend they have. But Matt Hagan's American Rebel Light team, it's a terrible idea. They're only 112 points back. A big day tomorrow for Hagan and the stumble from Prock, and we'd have ourselves a race. Look at this. 388.5, and Austin Prock does take it back. 335 miles per hour, and Austin Prock reclaims the #1 qualifying position here in that John Force Racing Cornwell Tools machine. Final pair in top fuel qualifying here at the Dodge NHRA Nevada Nationals, powered by Direct Connection, and Brittany Force is 1 pair away from earning the #1 qualifier in her final trip to the strip at Las Vegas Motor Speedway as a full-time top fuel competitor, at least for now. If you are, well, if you've been living in a drag racing cave for the last 2 months, you probably missed that Brittany Force announced in Reading earlier this year that she will not be back next season to drive that top fuel drag strip for the JFR camp. Instead, it will be Josh Hart with support from his business, Bernie's, the David Grubnick tuned car. Doug Coletta driving the Mac Tools machine, trying to lock down a world championship. He can do so here this weekend. Cylinders out for both cars. They both get shut off early. It's a 387 for Brittany Force. It's a 387. The scoreboard is wrong. 3.876, 270 miles per hour. It's a 452 at 172 for Dutch. Let's check in with David Freiberger, your #1 qualifier in top fuel.
Brittany holds #1 qualifier, making 6th for the year. We know that you are coming into your last 2 races for your career, at least in the short term. Now, I know your goal's winning. What other goals do you have for the next 2 races or moments that you want to have?
I really just want to enjoy it. You know, the last 2 races, be with my team, and we want to turn on win lights. We want to be in the moment. We want to, yes, win would be the ultimate goal. We've done well here in the past, so we're definitely capable of doing that again. We qualified #1. Unfortunately, today was not great for us. We couldn't get down there, but we're hoping that we learned enough. We know what we could get away with tomorrow on a hot racetrack on race day.